Hey guys, today we are here at an amazing new community located in the city of Wildomar. Make sure you check out our videos of Wildomar versus Murrieta, Wildomar versus Temecula to find out more about this area. It is up and coming for sure. And today we are here to explore Horizon Place by Lennar. Some amazingly affordable condos here in Wildomar, one of the best price points that you'll find. I can't wait to show them to you guys. Let's check them out. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things living in the Temecula Valley, from new construction tours, neighborhood spotlights, to new things coming here to the valley. I can't wait to show you this community. It is an amazing price point. You are going to love it. Horizon Place by Lennar features a tax rate of 1.94% and an HOA of $282 a month. There's plenty of amenities, a pool, tot lot, all of that. We show that to you here inside of this video. I can't wait to show it to you. First up, we'll start with Residence 1. This is the smallest floor plan featured here inside of the community. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,378 square foot model. Let's head in and check it out. Welcome inside of the Residence 1. One of my favorite features here is that although this is the smallest floor plan, I feel the kitchen space is actually one of the more open options here inside the community, and this kitchen island really helps to give you some more of that feel. Next up, we've got the Residence 2. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,418 square foot, 2-story model. Let's head inside and check it out. One of my favorite features inside of this home is actually some of the flat panel cabinetry, a little bit more of a modern look than what we typically see inside of these new construction homes. This is actually included. Lennar has their everything included package, and this is included in this one. is that the bathrooms are absolutely huge. For such a small home, you've got plenty of space here inside the bathrooms. Last but not least, we have the Residence 3. This also is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, largest model here at 1,692 square feet. It also features an additional patio space, which we'll touch on in a minute. Let's head in and check it out. Welcome inside the Residence 3. One of my favorite features, as I've mentioned outside, is this extra patio space that you have. With the rest of the floor plans, you've got a patio out of your front door, but here you enter in on the side, and then you've got a sliding glass door to a private patio space. Great space to entertain and hang out outside. Another of my favorite features here inside of the Residence 3 is this awesome little loft space. It just gives you an extra space to sit down, watch a movie with the family, kids to hang out and play board games or video games, whatever you've got. It's just some extra space that gets them out of the downstairs space and keeps things from being crowded in this floor plan. So now that you've seen some of the beautiful homes here in Horizon Place by Lennar, let's get to talking about a few other things so that you know exactly what to expect when it comes to purchasing a home here in this community. And let's start off by talking about the amenities. So when it comes to the amenities here at Horizon Place, you can expect that some of your HOA payment is going towards some of these amenities there, but you do have some awesome amenities within the community. You've got a pool, you've got a tot lot, a little playground, as well as some walking trails and a barbecue area. So plenty of things to do. It does get warm here in summer, as you may know, and so the swimming pool is definitely a great place to have
the family cool off and relax, and you've got that barbecue as the sun goes down to throw some meat on the grill and really enjoy a night out with your family. So next up, let's talk about schools. If you've got little ones coming into the neighborhood and starting a young family, then you will have some kids that are going to be going to the schools here in the area. And so we always like to break this down and talk to you about what the schools are and what their ratings are. Now, the ratings come from greatschools.org, and I will just share with you that is a great resource for you to do some of your own research here. The scope of what we're looking at here today is limited, so we're just going to give you a grade 1 to 10 as far as what those schools are rated. But if you go to greatschools.org, you can dive in for yourself about all of the information about each one of these schools. So if you've got kids in elementary school, you're going to be going to David Graham Elementary. That is a 7 out of 10 on the greatschools.org rating system. Now, if you're going into middle school, you've got David A. Brown, which is rated a 5 out of 10. And then if you're going into high school, you will be going to Elsinore High, which is a 6 out of 10 on the Great Schools score. So those are good scores. We are above the 5 mark. There are some better rated schools around the area, but we do expect that as these continue to be built up, new communities pressing closer to some of these schools that honestly at points have been kind of on the outskirts of things, you can expect to see some of those test scores start to rise up, and we'll start to see some of those numbers elevate. So the numbers don't concern me as of right now, because as building continues to come, those scores will come up in the future. Now let's talk a little bit on affordability in the neighborhood. And when it comes to affordability, we look at 2 main numbers. Number 1 is the tax rate, and number 2 is the HOA. When it comes to living here in the Temecula Valley, you have to be careful of the tax rate. Be sure to check out our video about how the tax rate can impact your monthly payment a ton. You can find it here on the channel. But when it comes to tax rate, it varies greatly, neighborhood by neighborhood. You can drive directly across the street and have an entirely different tax rate, and that can impact your monthly payment by several $100s a month. So in the area, we typically see taxes range from 1.1% on the low side all the way up to 2.2, right around 2.3%. So the tax rate here in the neighborhood is actually a little bit higher than most. It's at 1.94% tax rate. So your monthly payment for the same price home will be a little bit higher on this property. Now, I did mention in the beginning that we have some awesome amenities here inside of the community, so you will be paying a monthly HOA to take care of some of those. So you're going to be paying $282 a month for the HOA payment. That's going to take care of the exterior of the buildings, as well as the area maintenance, maintaining the pool, the parks, the barbecue area, all of those amenities. So it is a little bit higher than some of the other HOAs that we have here in the area, but that is because of all of the amenities and some of the maintenance that goes on within the community. So now let's move into home prices while we're talking about the affordability factor. This is an amazing price point for the Temecula Valley. It is as low as it gets, so this is perfect for a starter home or perfect for somebody that is very budget conscious. Again, you will have the higher taxes and the HOA, but this price point is absolutely amazing. Let me caveat these prices today by saying this varies by release in phases. When it comes to new construction, they release homes in different phases. You'll get a block of 5 or 6 homes released at one point. They'll sell through those, and then what happens is typically a price increase before the next phase is released. So I'm going to give you prices as of today. Be sure to shoot me a call if you want current up-to-date pricing on all of these residences. So the plan 1, residence number 1, is going to be a starter price point of $436,000. The residence 2 at $440,000, and the residence 3 at $480,000. Now keep in mind that when it comes to these prices, these are starter points for the base home. If you add any sort of upgrades, that price will go up. If there's a lot premium for a lot being in a certain spot in the community, closer to amenities, things like that, you could see an increase in that price as well. So again, remember these prices do go up, so the sooner you get into one of these phases, the lower price you will pay. And if you wait 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 phases in, you're going to be paying significantly more. The people that take the best advantage is when they get in early. So give us a call today and we can definitely get you in to lock in that low price. Now let's talk a little bit about solar. You've heard me say in some of these videos that solar is now required in all of California for all new construction homes. So each one of these homes will be coming with solar on the property. Now you need to keep in mind that this is going to come in 2 different ways. You can either purchase those solar panels, own them outright, which means that that basically will be either cash that you pay out of your pocket, or they will actually allow you to roll that into the purchase price of the home and roll that into your 30-year mortgage payment, which is probably one of the better options because it just makes that monthly payment that much smaller built over 30 years. The other option is a flat out lease, which basically you do not own the panels. The solar company puts the panels on the property, and then you actually pay a monthly payment to the solar company to have those panels up on the roof. I will say, in my opinion, the purchase is the better option. A lease does have some problems as far as transferring a property when it comes to selling it. We've got other videos on our channel that talk about that, but for now, just know, purchase if you can. If not, a lease is still an option, but you do have to choose one of the two when it comes to negotiating a contract on a new construction. Now let me give you 2 tips when it comes to new construction. I say this at the end of every video because it is super, super important. First off, when it comes to buying new construction, you need to bring your real estate agent in with you on your very first visit. Please do not visit these new construction sites without bringing your realtor with you. So if you want to go explore these, give me a call. We will take you out and get you out there immediately to go view these homes. What happens if you don't bring your real estate agent in with you the very first time? You then have waived your right to having outside representation, and you are now locked into using the builder as your representation throughout the process. They're getting a paycheck from the builder, and they're also representing you. I think their loyalty is a little bit more towards the builder side, and you may not be getting all of the options, amenities, VIP list, all of those things that we can help negotiate for you on your behalf. So make sure that you bring us in with you on your very first visit. It is very, very important. We see people all the time that just stop by on a Sunday because they were driving by, and then they have no ability to use a real estate agent going forward. So make sure you take note of that. And then also, you need to know that if you use the builder's lender when it comes time to finance this property, there are many incentives that are available to you, and it's typically going to be significantly better than what your local lender can do. So you may already be pre-approved with another lender. When it comes to purchasing this new construction home, you will actually have to apply and get qualified with the builder's lender, and then they will offer you all sorts of incentives because they are the preferred lender for the builder, and they can help you with closing costs and other incentives that we can also help negotiate for you. But using that lender is typically going to be more beneficial for you as far as what you will get. Can't guarantee how the experience with that lender will be, but I can promise you that you're going to get significantly more using the builder's lender than you will with your own. So that's it for our breakdown of Horizon Place by Lennar here in Wildomar. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, hit that like button. Be sure to leave a comment below any questions you have about Horizon Place, moving to the Temecula Valley, about the city of Wildomar specifically. We will get to those comments immediately and get you the answers that you're looking for. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos about living life here in the Temecula Valley. Thanks for tuning in today. See you guys next time.